got all the way off track. We was talking about the MVP race.
Okay, my bad.
You're right.
You know, we got Russell Westbrook, who's going to average more than likely a triple-double for the first time since Oscar Robertson.
Yeah.
He better. I want him to have the most. He should just do it. He's not far away.
He's not. What's his progress?
I think he's like 10-9 games away from breaking it.
How he's going, he's probably going to break it. He's probably going to break it.
You mean having the most in the season or just most overall?
Most in the season. Because isn't that what Oscar Robertson has for most in the season?
Wilt had that.
It's fact. Somebody got to fact check that. Drop that in the comment or something. Drop that in the comment.
And the thing with Russ too, they said if he doesn't keep up I think it was the assists, he's actually kind of close to losing that triple-double average. Yeah, because the last couple games he's kind of.
What was that game where he almost had 60 and he lost?
That's disheartening.
That's super disheartening.
I think there's something going on with that team. Because he didn't look like he was fucking with any of his teammates. He was just doing everything himself. He scored 19 points by himself in a row.
They're not built. And that hurts his MVP race.
I don't think he likes his teammates.
The progress of the team is hurting his chances of winning MVP this year.
Yeah.
And it's looking like, even though LeBron, like Max Kellerman said, LeBron should probably be the MVP every year due to how valuable he is to that team. But if you take, like when I learned about the conversation about choosing your MVP, you take the team off and you take the person off the team and track their progress. Like if you were to take James Harden off or you would make a trade or whatever, are you making a trade Kawhi Leonard for a LeBron? Are you making a trade Kawhi Leonard for a Westbrook or something like that? That's how I assess how valuable it is, and that's how I assess who should be the MVP due to you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So if you put Russell on the Spurs and swapped him out for Kawhi, the Spurs would not be doing that well because Russell is such a ISO ball player. And that's such a system. That is such a system. Russ's passes that turn into assists are so forced sometimes that it's kind of like, why are you trying to thread the needle on that? You have someone wide open right here, or you have someone wide open right here. You could just take it up yourself. Why would you do that? And so I feel like with Russ, it's kind of stat padding. I like Russ as an MVP candidate, but he's definitely stat padding.
They're all stat padding.
Is he really valuable?
They are,
though?
but
come on.
Is he really valuable?
I haven't. Who? As far
Russell.
Russ is extremely valuable.
He's very valuable, but as a team player, I wouldn't think he would be like a person.
You're only as good as the pieces around you.
Right.
To be honest with you.
Right. But at the same time, I feel like he's one of those people that, regardless of who we would have around him, he would still want to take.
He wants to be the
shot.
alpha male.
Yes.
He wants to be the alpha male, but
Correct.
he has to have somebody. I feel like in order for him to improve his chances, which is to win his championship, that I believe that's his end goal. He needs to have somebody on a level that he respects as high as himself. For that to be a different outcome. And Kawhi is like the product of Kawhi is a product of that system to where he has somebody like a respectable person. And
he had Timmy.
Yeah.
He's got Pop.
Yeah.
He's got Manu. He's got Tony Parker.
It's gonna be tricky to have someone go or compliment Russell because you can't have someone just as aggressive as him.
True.
Because then there'll be a lot of fights.
Yeah.
So you'd have to have someone who's very quiet,
but is a strong,
but works hard.
Yeah,
but just doesn't like confrontation.
Yeah, that's kind of like the.
I don't know any other good players that are like that.
A beta male,
other than
like
Kawhi.
You need like a beta because he's gonna be the alpha regardless.
I don't think.
I'm just saying like an alpha that could take a back seat to his antics,
right?
Without like if John Wall played with him, it would be trouble.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they both get down if they need to.
Yeah, that's true.
There's gonna be problems. If you want problems, nigga, we give you problems.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be hard.
It's national TV.
Yeah,
he really did. He's about that. He's about that. Like,
best point guard in the fucking East.
He said, you know him, John Wall.
You know him,
best point guard
John
in the
Wall,
East.
Best point guard in the East.
Best point guard in the East. But like for the fans or whatever, who y'all got for before we move on? Who we got? My pick is James Harden for MVP. Who does y'all pick for MVP?
It's been changing, but honestly, after that last game, I hadn't seen that much of the Rockets to really give like an opinion on that. I saw like highlights and shit, but
I'm gonna go with Kawhi because he plays on both sides of the floor.
He does
more than James Harden.
He does.
I've never seen James Harden run down the court and get a block.
Facts.
That's good.
A game-winning block.
If anything, you will see James Harden watch everyone run down the floor.
Yeah, with one shoe on and one shoe off.
Yeah. I understand that. I can't make a case for that.
He's a great player, though.
Yeah.
I would love to have him on my team, but I can't. I like John Wall. He plays on both sides of the court, so I would have to go with Kawhi because he does not as much as John Wall, but he does about the same as far as defense.
He does well.
He's up there, not as much as John Wall, but
look at him nut hugging John Wall, bro.
Hey yo, then don't embarrass me like that in front of company. I ain't nut hugging nothing.
Come on, bro. We need a John Wall counter in here to see how many times he mentions his name in this fucking podcast.
Someone throw that ticker up.
Real talk, bro.
Oh my god.
But like on a more what really matters beyond MVP race, we're gonna get into who is the favorite of the championship or
here we go. You and I, destination.